Welcome to our parking lot. It's the first Christmas in July here on CP24. In fact, it's going to be all day on CP24. You want to tune in as we support the CP24 CHUM Christmas Wish. This is all about helping kids and families in need this summer as they head back to school. So with supplies, backpacks, products, it's of course been a really tough year. Hard on kids, hard on families. So that's what the Wish is trying to do here. And we have some wonderful supporters that we're going to be talking to throughout the morning and the day. And speaking of, I want to welcome in Vaughan Mayor Mauricio Bevilacqua now, who has been a longtime supporter of the Wish. Good morning.
Good morning, Pooja.
Thank you so much.
What a great day to start this spirit of generosity that exists in the Greater Toronto Area. And I really want to thank you as well and the entire team for the great work you do to give these students much needed help and support, and to make sure that they get a great start on the school year.
Yeah, it's so important. And I know, I mentioned that you're a longtime supporter. We have seen you at the Wish come November, December, every year, year after year, supporting to make sure that every kid gets a Christmas. This time, we're talking about the importance of back to school. And look, for a lot of people during the pandemic, it has been very difficult. Tell me why it was so important for you to give to the Wish in July.
I think it's very important. And, this generation of students has had a really tough time over the past year or so. And I think we need to be there for each other, one another. And I think that, education is extremely important. And you've got to make sure that everybody gets an equal opportunity. And these acts of kindness and generosity by the CP24 Christmas Wish speak to the fact that we need to respond to these needs, and we do that every day in every way possible, because ultimately, Pooja, let's face it, the purpose of life is really to be there for each other, to have a real profound meaning, and I've always found in my own personal life to give is really what life is all about, to give of yourself, to give to improve the human condition. And I don't want any child to be left behind. I want equal accessibility. I want fairness. I want justice. And when society does not supply that to our kids, then, we're losing the great potential that lies within them. And so I say that organizations like yours and the Christmas Wish provide a great vehicle to help individuals grow and prosper.
Yeah, and if there's any organizations that are watching right now at home and they want to donate, this is the perfect time to do so. You talked about giving, and you're giving in a big way. This is through the Spirit of Generosity initiative. Before we get to the amount that you're giving, let's talk a little bit about what the Spirit of Generosity initiative does.
Yes, I started the Spirit of Generosity back in 2010 when I was elected mayor of the city of Vaughan. We've raised millions of dollars for organizations and individuals who need help. It is just a way for a community to give back. So I raised this money personally by going out into the community and then redistribute to those who need it. And so essentially you're given funds from people who are fortunate enough to have funds in their life, who have done exceptionally well, and you redistribute it to those individuals who are in need. And I think that is a very important function that I have as mayor to make sure that in my city, nobody gets left behind.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful thing. And as you mentioned, during the pandemic, so many have struggled. But there are some people who perhaps are in a situation where they can give. Tell me a little bit about the presentation that you're making this morning. I understand you have a check for us?
Yes, we're going to do this virtually. It's a check. And this is the amount. And I'm going to make sure that you see it. Can you see it?
Oh, yes. $5,000?
Yes, it's $5,000 to CP24 Christmas Wish. It's just a very modest way to help out, but I hope that it helps those kids that need it. And ultimately, whether it's Christmas or Christmas in July, I often say that it's really in the giving that we receive.
Doing great things as always, Mayor. Thank you so much for joining us for that wonderful donation of $5,000 through the Spirit of Generosity initiative. And to anyone who's watching right now who maybe wants to also give, you can head to thewish.ca or you can text 30333. You can donate $10, $20, $25, whatever you can to help families in need who could really use your help as they head back to school. So thank you again for joining us.
Thank you, Pooja. Stay safe.
You too. All right. Christmas.